Dasky, he's just, pretty much a regular guy who enjoys making music, and enjoys going out, DJing, having people dance to your music. Same hopes and dreams as, thousands of other people out there. Just someone who has a real passion to go out there and, let the world hear what he's all about. The label is Furious Funk Records. One of its biggest focuses, to me, is just to help unknowns get their name out there. Being signed to a lot of labels myself, I've learned the good, the bad. A lot of aspects that I've learned I don't want to have. A lot of aspects, I've seen really work well. So I want to aim it to, treat the artists right and get, lesser names, give them the chance to get their music out there, along with some of the bigger names who I've made friends with, for my productions and being signed to different labels. Kind of have a teamwork where new and more experience could come together and, just make killer music. My influences kind of come from all over. Say TJR is one of the big ones. I like that he kind of crosses a lot of boundaries of genres in his music. He's got electro, but it's kind of techy, a little bit housey. Some of the deep house guys I'm starting to like a little bit more, although electro is my true love. Lazy Rich I like a lot. A lot of the smaller names too that aren't, well known. I find listening to their music is a little bit more unique than some of the more mainstream stuff, and I like to take influences from, guys like The Drill, who are just getting in there. Wiry Skank's one of the people that I've been digging quite a bit. Just kind of like to take little bits from different genres, just whatever, makes you bob your head and makes you move your feet. Really enjoy. A lot of the challenges is just, being a new label is just getting people to want to come on board. I would say that's probably the #1 issue right now. It's just getting people to come on board. But I've been lucky enough where, I've been producing, I've got stuff out there that people see what I'm about, and people have been buying in. They like what I'm about, they like what I'm doing, they like the direction that I'm heading. So, been able to pick up some pretty talented people. Very happy with how far it's come in just a short period of time. There definitely is a lot more obstacles to overcome with getting your music out to, the wider audience, but definitely heading in the right direction. Like I said, I'm mostly electro. That's where my heart is, but the deep house stuff has been really, catching my attention. I really have been liking that stuff a little bit more. I try and incorporate some of that house feel, mix it in with the electro to kind of give it a different flavor than what most other people are doing out there. I don't journey too far outside of electronic music. I used to listen to a lot of rap and hip hop. Kind of have turned where it's, mostly electronic that has my heart right now. So I would say mostly, the house stuff is my biggest influence, electro is, but I do take little hints from trance, progressive, minimal. I try and combine all the aspects that I like of that and just create a sound that's unique. Create a plan, stick to it. Know that nothing's gonna happen overnight. All these guys who've been in the game have been in the game for a while. Even if you think they've, pretty much have become famous overnight, there's 10, 15 years behind that getting famous overnight that they did. So don't let yourself get down, create your plan. You gotta have in your head that it's gonna happen. You can't doubt it, you can't question it. You just gotta know that anything that happens in the road, any obstacles, any hardships, it's just part of the plan and it's just on the road to being successful. So you can't be, you can't get discouraged when something doesn't gotta go right. You just gotta keep going, keep making music, keep trucking along, and you'll get there in the end. The independent scene's definitely, interesting. You don't have as many people vouching for you. You gotta kind of pay your dues a little bit more. You do some of the groundwork a little bit more It's not as glamorous, for sure. You know, you don't have the recognition that, you know, you want to get right away, but it's definitely something that if you pay your dues, you know, it'll come out in the end. I'm doing some more remix work right now for Digital Empire. Really love doing work for them. Been a part of a lot of good nights here locally. You know, I got residencies here at Hyde Park, the Drop EDM on Thursday, where, you know, they've been bringing in big people every Thursday. You know, they got me as one of their openers. Definitely a lot of remix projects, a lot of original tracks coming out. I got a few in the works, you know, exclusive to the label that I run, Furious Funk, along with I got a couple more collaborations that I'm doing as well. You can find me, the best place is daskymusic.com. That has links to all my social media sites. As far as the label goes, you can check out soundcloud.com /Furious Funk Records or facebook.com /Furious Funk Records. That's where we keep previews of most upcoming tracks, up to date with what's going on with the label. So those would be the two best places to find.